wow, we think about fatty tissue, brain tissue, and bone tissue. That's pretty profound, Dr. Nicholas. You know, when I heard you say that, it brought greater meaning and greater understanding to me when you say, if we don't fix the cell, we don't fix the human. And that started resonating with me.
Yes, we are as healthy as our cells are. We are not healthier than our cells. And if you don't fix the cell, you don't go well. So scientific analysis has proven that the particle size of clear drops is such that can act not only at the cellular level, but also at subcellular level. There are certain molecular weight families of the zeolite in clear drops, ranging roughly from 100 Daltons up to 1000 Daltons. Well, let me tell you that the mitochondrial membrane allows substances to permeate the mitochondrium if these substances have a molecular weight less than 10,000 Daltons. So clear drops can offer systemic detoxification, can help the human body to detoxify, and can act at cellular and subcellular level. And one important component, it is very well tested. I told you before that, don't get me wrong, there are other good zeolites, and we said let's define what a good zeolite is. Well, zeolites do have heavy metals within their structure. Well, these heavy metals don't leach out into the medium that the zeolite is carried. So you have a zeolite suspension, well, these heavy metals cannot leach out into this suspension. So these heavy metals are toxic. Well, the problem is that zeolites are mined in minefields. It is a powder made centuries, if not thousands of years ago. And it has a lot of other elements into it. Heavy metals, free heavy metals are part of these powders. And if a zeolite powder is not clean, if a zeolite water suspension made of this powder is not clean, it can seriously harm the user, because then you have the opposite. Instead of helping the human body to detoxify, you actually load more toxins by consuming these products. So we are very proud at Metro Nutraceuticals that we test our water solution of water-soluble zeolite fragments in standards that are far above and beyond the current standards for testing for free heavy metals for dietary supplements, and permit me to say above the standards for testing for free heavy metals for pharmaceutical products. The FDA requirement for dietary supplements is to test for 4 free heavy metals: arsenic, cadmium, mercury, and lead. That's it, nothing more. Just 4. If you test for these heavy metals and you pass the requirement, you're fine. You can bring this product into the market. If you have a pharmaceutical liquid formulation, the requirement is to test for 24 free heavy metals, and the 4 ones are included within these 24. Well, at Metro Nutraceuticals, we test the concentrated form of clear drops, believe it or not, for 69 elements, and we test the final formulation of clear drops that is available to the user, not for 4, not even for 24, but for 29 free metals. So it is, to the best of our knowledge, it is the safest zeolite that you can find.
Let's switch gears from safety to purity, because, you know, Dr. Nicholas, I know that that is a big issue, and you've spoken on the processes that you undertake, the product that Metron Nutraceuticals produces called Clear Drops. Talk for just a minute about the purity of the concentration and the benefits that it can offer to the person.
I would like to refer to Metron's patents. All our technology is very well presented in our 2 United States patents. And as we are listening about other products that want to proclaim themselves as competitors of Clear Drops, there is no other zeolite that like Clear Drops, and there's no other zeolite that Clear Drops that is available through ZOI Global. There's no competitor. That's it. Clear Drops is the one and only water solution of zeolite capable of crossing cellular membranes, support the human body to detoxify, offer systemic detoxification, and being tested according to standards that are above and beyond the current standards for dietary supplements or pharmaceutical products. And permit me to say to whoever is wondering about this or the other formulation, ask them to provide you their intellectual property. If they claim it's patent pending, demand to receive the patent application. If they claim that it is very well tested, ask for certificates of analysis. Gather all the information that Metron is providing. And all our technology and information is in the public domain. We have 2 patents published in the United States, issued in the United States. It's publicly available. I'm sure that the user of Clear Drops can find the actual patents at the ZOI Global site, so you can read, you can educate yourself, and you can see that what we say it is, it actually is.
You know, that's very exciting to me, Dr. Nicholas, from the perspective of a business opportunity. I've been in the industry where all I've ever really yearned for was to make a difference in the world. And when I saw the delivery system that you have brilliantly assimilated, my mind, Dr. Nicholas, began to think, the world has no idea. We're barely having the conversations centered around heavy metals and toxins and what they're doing in our bodies, and we're certainly not aware of any solution that can be used to deliver things inside the cell. Like you said, most things just get in the gut and stay there.
You know, the problem with heavy metals toxicity is very well known. The World Health Organization had issued scientific information about heavy metals toxicity back in the 70s. Also, zeolites are very well known as they can attract and retain heavy metals. What's brand new here is this technology. The technology to transform the non-water soluble zeolite to a water solution of water soluble zeolite. So practically we are writing the book now. We are writing the book. And with zeolites being able to act as transporters of other substances. And I stop here because there's going to be more coming in the future. But as you very, very correctly stated it, what we have in our hands as patented technology is far more than just one formulation. We have a very sophisticated and capable delivery system, so more good things are ahead of us.